Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation A View to a Kill. We're up to turn 13, 13.1 for Germany. It's July of 1942. So let's go ahead and get into our 4 tech rolls. We're going to try for radar, stage 1, 7 or higher. And then improved construction, stage 3, 7 or higher. And then both jets and heavy armor, stage 3, 8 or higher. So radar first. 10 succeeds. And improved construction, 10 succeeds. Heavy armor, 11 succeeds. And jets. Wow. Oh my God. We cannot miss when it comes to tech. 4 for 4. Okay, so radar, improved construction, heavy armor, and jets. Now do I want to change stuff? Oh man. Okay, so I think we gotta change stuff around here a little bit then. Okay, so take off. There's 8. This is 11. Ugh. That's 13. That's not even getting me the 2 heavy armor. Oh man. Crap. Oh man, this is a tough decision. I guess we'll take off the 2 heavy cruisers I was gonna start. So that's $8. And then that's 8. Take off 1 advanced mech. That's 12. And take off the militia. I think that's 14. Okay, so let me go grab 2. I get to put my Tiger tank sculpt on the board. That's always cool. Okay, so let's see if this is accurate now. It might not be because this is all on the fly. Okay, so Germany had $65 to spend. We got convoy for 5, I believe. So I think we're spending all 65. So let's take a look here. We got 2 destroyers. And now that we hit improved construction, there's 6 apiece, so that's 12. We got 2 Tigers at 7 apiece for 14, so that's 26. We got a minor factory that's $1 less because of improved construction at 7, so that's 33. A militia for 2, that's 35. We're going to build a railroad in East Poland to Western Ukraine, I believe, for 2, so that's 37. 2 advanced mechs for 8, that's 45. 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers for 8, that's 53. Another advanced mech for 4, that's 57. An infantry for 3, that's 60. And then we are creating the Africa Corps for 5. So, oh crap, that's not going to work either. Because that's 65 and I need 1 more buck. Okay, so take off this infantry. And I guess put a militia back. And, okay, so let's do this over again. Sorry for, like I said, hitting those techs kind of messed with me. Okay, so $65. 12 for the destroyers, 14 for the Tigers, that's 26. 7 for the minor factory, that's 33. 2 militia, that's 37. A railroad for 2, that's 39. 2 advanced mechs, that's 47. 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers, that's 55. Another advanced mech is 59. We're going to upgrade 1 of the 3 Africa Corps infantry to a motorized, that's 60. And then 5 to create the Africa Corps, that should be 65. And I asked the guys in the group chat, they seem to agree that I could upgrade 1 of these Africa Corps infantry to a motorized on the same turn that the Africa Corps is sent to Africa. So I'm going to go with that. If anyone thinks that can't be the case, then we'll adjust it later. But again, the group seems to think that is okay. Okay, so on to combat. We have 4. So 3 in Russia and 1 in the Middle East. Okay, so combat 1 coming out of Palachka. We're going to take 1 of the 4 infantry and come up and take northern Belarusia. It's not worth anything. Battle 2, we're going to take 1 of the light armor from Palachka and go 1 to southern Belarusia. It's empty, and then blitz into Lubelsky. And then also going into Lubelsky is going to be the 4 advanced mechs and 5 more of the light armor. So altogether into Lubelsky is going to be 6 light armor and is it 6? Yeah, 6 light armor. Or no. Oh my god. Yeah, 6 light armor and 4 advanced mechs. So I drop 1 of the chips. Okay. Battle 3, we're going to have 1 of these motorized infantry in southern Ukraine move up 1 to eastern Ukraine. It's empty. And then battle 4 is here in Syria. So we've got this heavy air transport picking up 2 elite paratroopers from southern France. I believe we're at an air base. Let me double check. This is definitely... Yeah, we're at an air base and we have long-range aircraft. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop those 2 elite paratroopers off. Also, this medium bomber in southern France is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're going to attack Syria. So those are our 4 battles. And one other thing before I get to that is let's do who's the Afrika Korps units. So here in Palachka, there were 4 infantry. 1 came up to northern Belarusia. The other 3 are the Afrika Korps. We have a light armor. So here in Palachka, there was a total of 7 light armor. So, but for some reason, I think there was only 6. So I think I might be off on that. I'm going to have to double check with the guys because for some reason, I think there was only 6. But maybe there was 7. Okay, I'm sorry. This is just all getting confused. Okay, so anyways, let's say there were 7. That's what I have to start this turn in Palachka. 1 blitzed here and then went into Lubelsky. And then 5 of the remaining 6 are going to go to Lubelsky. The 1 that stayed behind is the light armor for the Afrika Korps. Down here in western Ukraine, 1 of the remaining 4 motorized infantry is the Afrika Korps. 2 of these 4 artillery are the Afrika Korps. And this 1 medium armor is the Afrika Korps. All from... So that should cover the Afrika Korps. The 3 infantry, light, medium armor, 2 artillery, and 1 motorized. Okay, so let's get to some die rolling. Northern Belarusia was a walk-on. Lubelsky, we've got 6 light armor and 4 advanced mechs against that Russian light armor. So let's go ahead. We got our 6. Let's do 3 and 3 for the light armor at 3s. We got a 3. Let's do 3 more just to see. And those all miss. But we know we only got the 1 hit. But let's do our 4 advanced mechs. 3 and a 4. So we got several hits, okay? Pete just had the light armor at a 1 and 11 misses. Okay, so we go ahead and take Lubelsky. Not worth anything. We take that with 6 light armor, and 4 advanced mechs. Okay. And the last battle is in Syria. I believe that is considered desert, so the paratroopers are dropped down 1, but there are 3 on the first round of combat, so they should be 2 on this first round of combat. Okay, so we have a medium bomber at a 7, and a 1 hits, and we've got 2 elite paratroopers at 2s. Wow, running hot with this dice. 2 and a 12, so we got our 2 hits. Okay, his militia to 2, 4 misses, and the infantry to 4, 7 misses. So we should take Syria with those 2 elite paratroopers. Okay, so let's do some income adjustments. So we took southern Belarusia and eastern Ukraine off the Soviet Union, and Syria off the UK. So we went up a total of 3, so 59 to 62. We took 1 off the UK, they dropped to 30, and we took 2 off the Soviet Union, they dropped to 40. So hopefully that's accurate there. Okay, so let's do some non-combat. Okay, since we're up here in Norway, we're going to take these 2 Marines in central Norway, and they're going to move over 1 to northern Norway. Let's see. We've got this entire force here in southern Ukraine. So that consists of 1 cavalry, 3 medium armor, and I believe it's 8 each. 8 artillery and 8 motorized infantry. And this entire force is going to move into Kiev. Go 1 into Kiev. Then we've got from southern or western Ukraine 2 more motorized infantry move in, along with 2 artillery and 3 medium armor. I'll move into Kiev as well. Let's see. We've got this regular air transport with this paratrooper. So we are at an air base. So we can go a total of 8 because of long-range aircraft in the air base. So let's see how I map this out. Hopefully, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and land in Transjordan. So let's do that one more time. From West Germany, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got these 5 destroyers and 2 naval transports from southern France. So the 5 destroyers are going to come down 1 to Sea Zone M2. These 2 transports are going to pick up the 2 Marines and the 2 infantry from southern France. And they're going to go 1. They are at a major base. 1, 2, 3. Go in port in Transjordan and drop off those 2 infantry and those 2 Marines in Transjordan. We've got a tactical bomber and 3 fighters in southern France. Again, long-range aircraft and an air base. They all have a movement of 6. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're going to all land in Transjordan. Let's see. We've got the seaplane in West Germany. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and land on Sardinia. We've got these 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers in Picardy. They're going to move down 1 to Paris. Let's see what else. We got our 4 rail moves. I don't think we're really using hardly any of them, but this mountain infantry in Western Yugoslavia is going to rail to Bulgaria. Let's see, what did I buy? We got a militia. I think that's it. These subs over here. 3 advanced subs and one coastal. 1 regular sub are going to come down 1, 2, and join this fleet down in M2. This fighter in Berlin is going to go 1, 2, 3 to Paris. And I think, how about this infantry in West Germany is going to move back to Berlin. I think that's it now. Okay, how about actually, that fighter from Berlin is going to stay in Berlin. It's not going to fly to Paris. It's going to stay in Berlin. Okay, so that should be it for non-combat. Okay, so how about unit placement? We got 2 destroyers. They're going to be placed here in M5 at our minor shipyard there, but we have improved factory, so we can produce 2. We got our 2 Tiger tanks. We're going to place those in Bavaria. We got a minor factory that's going in Kiev. We got 2 militia, 1 in Kiev and 1 here in Bulgaria. We got a railroad, so the Soviet Union had destroyed this railroad here from East Poland to Western Ukraine, so that has now been rebuilt. We got 2 advanced mechs that we're placing in Paris. We got 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers that we're going to place in Bavaria. And we got 1 advanced mech that we're going to place in Romania. And then 1 more. Sorry, guys. I'm going to move. Actually, that'll keep it like it is. I'll do 1 more rail move. So I'm going to rail 1 of the 4 infantry in Picardy to West Germany. And then this militia is going to move from Berlin to West Germany. And that should be it. Okay, and the Africa Corps has got to be placed. Okay, so for the Africa Corps, again, this was something I had asked the guys. They can be delivered to different Italian ports, and there are no Allied ships or planes in the Med. So the Africa Corps should be able to make it over with no issues. So the 2 infantry we're going to place in Tripoli, the port there in Tripoli. And then the rest of the force, which is 2 artillery, medium and light armor, and 2 motorized infantry are all going in the port in Tobruk there. So that should be it for Germany. Sorry for the confusion, especially at the beginning of the turn. So that should be it. Okay, so for income, We spent everything. We're sitting at 62, and we have still 8 bonuses, 3 for Romania, 3 for Sweden, 2 for Northern Norway. So we should have 70 for next turn, not counting Pete convoying me again. Okay, so let's do a unit recap. So I don't think I flew these planes back. So the heavy air transport flies 1 more down to Syria, and the medium bomber with a movement of 1 flies 1 down to Transjordan as well. Okay, so in Syria, we've got 2 elite paratroopers. In Transjordan, we've got a heavy air transport, a regular air transport, a medium bomber, a tactical bomber, 3 fighters, 1 elite paratrooper, 2 German Marines, 2 German infantry, and 1 Italian Marine. And there's also 2 naval transports in port. In Tobruk, you got the fortification, the 2 Italian fighters, 2 Afrika Korps artillery, 2 Afrika Korps motorized infantry, Afrika Korps light armor and medium armor. Tripoli has 2 Afrika Korps infantry and Italian infantry. In C-Zone M2, the Germans have 3 advanced subs, 4 regular subs, 5 destroyers. The Italians have a seaplane on map, 2 coastal subs, an empty light carrier, a fleet submarine, 4 destroyers, a light carrier, 4 heavy cruisers, 2 battleships. There's a German seaplane in Sardinia. Let's see. In Aquitaine, Normandy, Alsace-Lorraine, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Denmark are all a militia. One other thing, again, I forgot. I get my free fortification or coastal gun, and I'm getting a 2nd coastal gun for Picardy. Picardy, 3 infantry, a fortification, 2 coastal artillery guns. West Germany, an infantry and a militia. Bavaria, 2 Tigers, 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers, and a militia. Militia in East Germany, an infantry and a fighter in Berlin. An infantry in Southern Norway. 2 Marines in Northern Norway. Western Yugoslavia, a militia and a coastal artillery gun. 2 destroyers in M5. A militia and a mountain infantry in Bulgaria. An advanced mech in central Romania. A militia in Warsaw. An infantry in northern Belarusia. Lebelsky, 6 light armor, 4 advanced mechs. A motorized infantry in eastern Ukraine. And in Kiev, a factory, a militia, a cavalry, 6 medium armor, 10 artillery, and 10 motorized infantry. So that should be it for Germany here on turn 13. Turning things over to Global War 36 enthusiast and the Russians. Hey guys, Panzer J back again. I forgot 1 territory, so Paris, for a unit recap, is 2 light armor, 2 medium armor, 4 advanced mechs, 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers, a militia, and the factory. So that should do it for the German recap.